Clear prop. Alrighty guys, today is December 4th and it's a Friday evening, 4:45, sun sets at 5:30. I got my strobe on my helmet and my strobe on top of my cage, so I'm good to go there. I took off from a buddy's house for the first time, and everything went good there. It's a hay pasture, and so it's a little bit thicker than I like, but it's not bad, and I'm thankful to be able to fly from there. It's actually what used to be my old next door neighbor when I had Paralife Ranch, and just a really good family. So I got up and played around there a little bit. The neighbor out back has a horse farm and wanted me to get some pictures of their place, so I did that. And now I'm just gonna head down here towards Peach State Aerodrome, which is a little private airport down in Williamson. I've flown in there one time. I called the owner today to see if I could get permission to fly in, but he didn't return my call, so I'm just gonna fly down there, get close to it, and then fly back up. I see one airplane now way off at my 11:30 that just came out of there, and so I'll be careful of that, of course. I guess I'll fly down here, take a lap around the field, and then maybe hit the rock quarry, which maybe you can see on the GoPro. Hit that rock quarry and then head back up. I'm flying a little downwind, which I don't like to do. I like to fly upwind. That way I can return downwind, but I got plenty of time with the strobes. I don't have to be back till 6. I have a buddy's house right up here in between me and the airport. We'll fly by there and see if maybe he's outside. There's a lot of general aviation in this area, and it's a beautiful day. I mean, it reached a high today, I think, of close to 74 degrees, and we're already, December 4th. So that's a nice warm snap. I flew about a week ago and had thermals and a sweatshirt on and gloves, and still was chilly by the time I landed. I put a little sweatshirt on today, but I'm wearing shorts, and hopefully I don't freeze on my way home, but I didn't want to be hot. Hey, buddy. I think with that much altitude, I don't think they'll have a problem with that. Well, we're going to go over here to the quarry and then head up towards the house. Give my arms a little rest when I have my 2D steering tied in, and when I am trims out, my hands are fairly high, so I don't think they're bad, but it just gets a little bit uncomfortable after a while. So I'll park my brakes. It's butter smooth, and just ride this way. I'm going to pull the trims in for playing around here. Alrighty. Pull it back into neutral. I still get just a hair nervous before I take off, and not very nervous, just a little tiny bit. And then, I mean, as soon as you start to run and the wing comes up and fills with air, then that's 100% gone. And then it's just pure enjoyment after that, which this is my 104th flight. And let's see how much time we got. 77.7 hours. So a lot of my flights now are somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. I left with 10 3/4 liters of fuel. So that's well over an hour and a half, should be. I track all my flights and all my fuel burn, just so I have a little bit of knowledge about it, a little bit of confidence. I have an 18-liter fuel tank that I bought, and I haven't installed it yet. I got a 12-liter factory tank on here, a 12-liter. So, maybe here shortly I'll get the big tank on, because I just, an extra, 7 or 8 pounds really. I mean, that ain't no big deal. I'm sure it's a bigger deal to those guys flying a little tiny wing, but my wings, I believe it's a 23.5 meter, and I weigh about 170 pounds, so I got plenty of lift. Boy, that is a lot of gravel. It's amazing. Wow, look at all these birds, all these buzzards, or vultures. Those are pretty good sized birds. And you can guarantee you don't want to take one of those to hit you or the prop. You will lose. Boy, that looks cool. Big old dump truck right there. Brian Haybell Waller, I think this place was made for you. Got 3 deer. Man, they are just hard to see. They're hard to see with my eye, but there's 3 deer right there running with their tails up. And then there's more deer right there in that field. There goes 3 more with their tails up. We will not be doing the hay bale solemn. We're just flying over the field. There's so many in this field, you'd really have to be good. Which I'm sure there's plenty of guys that are that good, but I'm not one of them. Let's head back home. around me. He knows I'm here. This is Highway 16 in the Flint River. Boy, that sure is beautiful. Well, there it goes. It sure doesn't take long when you watch the sunset. My buddy Pablo's down in Florida. I think his mother-in-law lives down there, and he's doing some work, I believe, on her house. But since he's been down there, he got to go fly with London Ivy, and then I saw where he went over to Aviator, and Eric Farewell lent him a wing, and so he got to fly down there, so I know he's been enjoying it. Right now it feels, I don't feel a bump in the sky, and the windsock is laid all the way down. So I'm going to try and come in and land it up there next to that camper. It's not perfectly flat ground, but Lord willing it'll go well. Nice nativity scene in their front yard. The pond is dried up and it is a mess. Whew, it's at least 10 degrees colder down here. Alright, we'll go get set up and come in and see if we can't land this thing in one piece. And I don't want to collect my windsock. We'll see how this all goes. Might have to go around. Oh. Well, that was not perfect by any means, but it was down and safe. So I'll take it. That was hard on the nose of the wing. And I came in worried about this ground, and didn't lean forwards. I was scared of this ground being unlevel and tall grass. Didn't lean forwards, and then at the last minute I tried to lean forwards and realized I was pretty much too late. But I was able to, not pretty, but I was able to stand it up, so I'll take it.